today. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being there. Thanks for the encouragement. Thanks for the love. You are all really appreciated. This time around, we are going to be talking about our existence, the reason for your existence. I want you to know, and this has dropped into my heart, that the fact that you are alive today, there is a reason and there is a purpose for it. Once you are done in the plan and the agenda of God for your life, I see you packing up. I see you saying bye-bye. But the fact that you can still sleep, and which is a great privilege, the fact that you can sleep, you can wake up, stand on your leg once again, there is a purpose for your existence. There is a purpose for which you are living and which must be discovered. We must not live a wasted life. We must not live a meaningless life. We must live a life of impact. The fact that you are alive, the fact that you are still standing, the fact that you are still breathing, it means there is an assignment, there is a purpose, there is a reason for your existence. Once God is done with you, once you have accomplished His purpose for your life, once you are done with all that He intends you to do and touching the life of the people He wants you to touch, believe me or not, at any age, the book will be closed. I will say bye-bye. So I want us to have a deep thinking today. I want us to sit back. I want us to relax and have a rethink about the way we live our lives. The people that we come across today, there is a reason for us coming across them. The people that we meet today, the people that we live with today, the people that we work with today, the children that we have, the partner that we have, they are not all by accident. They are designed. And there is a reason for them all, for it all. How do we treat them? And how do we live our lives? Because I want us to know, whether we like it or not, one day will be one day. We will drop the baton. We will say bye to the world. But I want us to know that our existence must be relevant. Our living, our existence should be relevant. We should live a life that is so impactful to the people around us. Once we are able to know and digest it in our hearts and run with that there is a reason for our existence, there is a reason for us living up until now, then we'll live right. We'll do things right. We'll treat people well. There was a story of a man I read. He's a worker, a company worker. And he met somebody in a bus, a big boss. He was sitting, the man entered. As a new person entered, this man that is a worker in a company, he stood up. He told the man that is just coming in. He said, sit. He offered the new man coming into the bus his own seat. He had to stand for the man to sit. The other man looked at him and told him, "You want to stand?" He said, "Yes, it's so comfortable standing." So he stood and the other man sat. When they got to another bus stop, some set of people highlighted. So there was enough space for everybody to sit. They all sat. They got to another junction. They picked up passengers. The bus was so full, the man had to stand again and told another person standing, he told the person to sit. And the person also looked at him. After saying thank you, he sat. So after a while, a man approached that man that is a worker. That what is the problem? Why do you prefer to stand after the whole day long walk and offered your seats to strangers in the bus? And he said, people are rich. Some people are rich out there and they could afford to give out their belongings. They can give out money, they can give out food, they can give out their clothing, they can render help to people. But in his case, he said he had nothing. He's collecting so small from where he's working and he cannot afford to dash out at that moment. But he always wanted to touch lives of people every day of his life. And he said the only thing he think he could afford to offer to people around him daily is just his seats. And that he has always been doing, offering people his seats. And he says he's always happy and excited when he gets down from the bus, anytime he offers his seat to strangers. Just the thank you and the smiles on the people's faces makes him glad, make him a happy person. How many people do you help per day? How many people around you benefit from you? How many people do you put smile on their faces? How many people do you think of helping out? Your existence is for a purpose. The fact that you are alive, it means there is an assignment in your hands to carry out. Don't live a wasted life. Live a meaningful life. Affect life. Live a life of purpose. Live a life of purpose. Be determined to live a life of impacts. Not just sleeping, waking, going to work, making it a routine. Give my wife money, treat my children, sleep, wake up, go to work, and that's, and that's, and that's, and that's, and that's. Let's sit down and have a rethink. The fact that you are on your feet, the fact that you are standing, the fact that you are alive, there is a reason and there is a purpose, and which must be fulfilled. How many people do you affect positively? How many people are you looking at and thinking of putting smiles on their faces? Don't live a wasted life. Live a life of impact. Believe in the God you serve. Trust in God. And I see you flying high in life, making it in life, achieving so much in life when you run with purpose, when you run with vision, when you run having a direction. Yes, when you have this at the back of your mind, you run with direction. You don't run another man's race. You don't follow multitude. You walk in your own path, because life has a class. children that are born the same day don't get all their achievements the same day, because life will balance them. Yes. Life will place them on their balances. Life is a class. You will see some of your mates that their children are already getting married, while some of your mates that their children are still teenagers, while you see some that their own children are still in primary school, while you see some that are still looking up for fruit of the womb, and while you see some that are still looking for a life partner. Yes, all in this life. Life is a leveler. You don't run another person's race. You don't look at another person's, you don't compare another person's life with your own life. You balance up on the standard of God. You don't look at another person. You don't compare yourself with another person, because you are running on different paths and on different direction, and you are going to different places at different times. If you want to watch another person, you might lose direction. You might lose focus. Let's gather ourselves up. Let's brace up. Let's encourage ourselves that the fact that we are alive, that the fact we can stand, the fact that we still have the breath of God in us, there is a reason for our existence. There is a reason for us living, and which must be fulfilled, which must be achieved. Be determined in your life, in your heart, within yourself, that you will not live a wasted life. That we will not just live, exist, pass without making an impact. Who are the people you are bringing up? Do you have people you are mentoring? Do you have people that are looking up onto you to say, wow, this person has actually touched my life. This person is actually helping me out. Are you lifting people up, or you are dragging them down? One day, we will drop everything, because life is vanity. I mean vanity upon vanity. When a man is dead, when you see dead people lying down, you can never distinguish between a professor, an illiterate, an educated, an engineer, a doctor, amidst the dead people. They are all dead. Yes. After this life, after all the struggles, we all need to say bye. We all need to get to our bus stop. But before getting there, let's live a life of impacts, a meaningful life. Don't live a wasted life. Let your life count in this generation. Let your life count in this life that you are living, in this present world, in your community, in your place of work, in your family. Thanks for thinking over this. The Lord help us. Let's encourage ourselves. Let's believe in ourselves, so that others will believe in you. You will not live a wasted life. I will not live a wasted life. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.